afternoon. So you join me as I'm walking to Formby Cycles to pick a fat bike up. It's Wednesday 19th of November and it is a very cold afternoon. I think some of the regions have had snow, we've escaped it, but yeah, bitterly cold, strong northeasterly wind. So I just thought I'd come on to give a bit of a channel update, and first of all to say a massive thank you to all of you who subscribed. I've now got over 100 subscribers, which, thinking back to when I started this channel in June properly, I never thought I'd have 100 people who would be interested in watching my bike videos. So yeah, thank you very much for your support. I have set up a buy me a coffee page only in the last couple of weeks, so if you have a look on my channel description, you'll see the link to buy me a coffee. So if you want to support me in any way, you know, I don't monetize this channel, I don't have any adverts or anything like that on it, but if you want to support me in any way, the link to buy me a coffee. I might pay for a couple of train tickets just to get me about. I'd really appreciate it. I'd give you a massive shout out on the video. I'll just be so grateful for your support. But honestly, the comments and everything, your likes, really appreciated it, and it's given me a new focus for my riding based on adventure and bike touring, which is something I want to, I'm quite keen on. So yeah, got a couple of ideas lined up for rides, but if you've got anything that you feel that you want to see, drop a note in the comments, and I'll see what I can do. Comments which I received on my Leeds-Liverpool canal ride from a chap called Alan. Yeah, Alan unfortunately had quite a serious accident whilst riding his bike, and unfortunately he can no longer ride his bike anymore, but he holds on to the hope that one day he will get back on his bike. So Alan, if you're watching, thank you very much for your comments and thank you for your support, and I hope one day that you'll be able to get back on your bike at some point. It's a great little coffee shop, that Francini's Cafe de Colombia in Formby. There's a great coffee called a Colombian Farmer, which is a filter coffee with a lime in it and cloves and cinnamon, and it's absolutely incredible, blows your head off. So definitely recommend it next time you're in Formby. Since the last 5 weeks, I've just struggled mentally with various things, and I think it's tough. I'm a dad to 2 young kids, and life is hard, and obviously I'm not going to go into politics and whatnot, but there's an awful lot of things going on in the world at the moment which is making life harder, and if you're going through those struggles, just know that you're not alone. If you're struggling with your cycling motivation, that's okay. Just get out and do something, anything. You don't need to be tearing around the streets, you don't need to be taking people's KOMs, you don't need to be pushing 300 watts for the best part of an hour, none of that. You just need to get out and just enjoy your cycling. That's what I've tried to do in the last 5-6 months. I'm going to go pick Wednesday up after it's been in the bike shop for a brake bleed, because I'm not messing around with hydraulic brake fluid. That's far too complicated for me. Most of the stuff I'll do, just not that. I've been working solidly for the last 5 or 6 weeks, and yeah, I'm just kind of taking some time to myself. Now, I'm self-employed, so I've got that luxury in a sense, but self-employed does come with its caveats as well, in that your money's not always guaranteed. However, I'm taking the opportunity today to take some time out, walk the bike shop, pick Wednesday up, and then I'll just go on a little ride just to bed my brakes in, because there's knee pads and rotors on there, and I might even stop for a cheeky pint as well. I like the colour on that. See you later. I just been to Formby Cycles there, picked the bike up, had a good chat with Stu, who sorted my chain ring out the other day. Yeah, a little bit more expensive than I was expecting though. They needed to fit a new front gear cable to the bike, and yeah, bled the back brake, so it's riding as good as it should now. So looking forward to getting back on it for some adventures, but today's just going to be a little spin around the block just to clear the lungs, spin the legs, and yeah. So I brought no water with me, so I need to go get a pint to hydrate. See you in a bit. That's a bit of a disappointment. The beer station's closed, so I have to go to Freshie for a pint. Yeah, it was good, that nice pint. And what I'm going to do now is just go straight through the woods, see how they're getting on with that car park. Pretty beefy, that. That's where the old car park was. So yeah, it's incredible, that. Sand dunes. This is the old car park up here. Wow. Right, let's go back. Sun's driving rather nice, yeah. So yeah, it's fair to say I need a bit more practice riding the dunes. I've done that for a while. So yeah, so this evening I'm also going to see a guy I've been following on YouTube for quite a while. His name's Kieran, and shout out Kieran if you're watching. I'm going to watch his live show, Bimbleism Live, and the show's entitled International Bimble. So if you haven't checked Kieran's channel out, definitely recommend that you go and do so, because like me, he goes on adventures on his bike called Bimbles, but unlike me, he's invested a lot of money into his camera and microphone equipment, and he's also invested a lot of time in his research, and he does good pieces to camera on the history of various different landmarks across the northwest. So if you're interested in all that, definitely check it out. So last time I rode on this field, it was covered in snow. It was back in January. That concludes today's ride. So like I say, keep your eye out for some more content coming up. Subscribe if you haven't done already. If you like the video, drop me a thumbs up. And yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Ciao for now.
Feel the warmth across your neck, ride the wave that's falling, feel the nerves are growing back, another burden set to lose. Break the night with cigarettes, another warmth is forming, shake to life with no regrets. and other places wanting you. You decide which way to go, and when we're tired, that place is home. But who cares where we're going? I know that there's no way of knowing. I know where we're going, anywhere but home, anywhere but home.